The playoffs are back at Lambeau, and the temps, well, they're where you would expect them in the frigid range. Just how the Cheeseheads like it here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the New Orleans Saints and the Green Bay Packers. For the right to head down to New Orleans for Super Bowl 58, it's NFC Championship time. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers, and that'll be caught by Tony. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
I got wide. Chip. Yeah, Liz. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Here's Rodgers. Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Nobody ever wants the interception on the opening drive to happen, but when it happens in the playoffs, it feels like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start.
And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field and seized momentum. You know, almost like they're saying, okay, no one expects us to win this one. Let's go ahead and give them a shock early. Took the ball from the home team and put them in the hole.
Because this crowd, one of the best in the league, especially this time of year, it's going to be tough to take them out of it, but that's a heck of a start. Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here, 1st and goal.
10's the mic. 65.
That's a jet sweep. Wilson with a little pop pass. And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Fofo's the mic. Mike's Fofo.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Throwing is Wilson. Now he's forced out left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down. Out is Lutz now for the New Orleans field goal attempt. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Lutz is good. Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
You ain't got 30. You ain't got nothing.
Mike 12. Mike 12.
Watch twist.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Mike 12.
Defense wins championship.
On play action, it's Rodgers. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Check Mike 12. Mike 12. Mike 12. Come on, D.
Mike 12. Mike 12.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. And he slings one that's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Over. 150.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And incomplete on the deep ball.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Wilson. And this one complete to Gafford. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to when you want to. That play calling is working very well for them right now.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash.
Hey, zero. Go, 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 go.
Now Johnson, and very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
44 is the mic. 44.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. DJ Moore, 41 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Will Lutz on for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game.
Mike 12.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go.
On 1st down, Rodgers. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
You ain't doing nothing today. He's coming. Double up, double up.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Here's Rodgers to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Check Mike 12. Mike 12.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
You must be dreaming.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down.
Who that? Who that?
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
44.
Here's Wilson.
Nice, sweetheart.
Forced out to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
He's coming. We got double up, double up.
Slam, slam, slam. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Switch.
They give it off here to the tight end. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter is telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. Might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
Hey, watch edge.
Tight dog.
They'll run on first down. Johnson. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Get the ball. Watch the twist.
Running from the gun, Johnson. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Open man here, it's the tight end Kelsey. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Mike 10. Gotta go, in and out. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10.
Crunch time, defense. 10's the mic.
I want that.
Here's Wilson. Trying to fight his tight end Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and the Packers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, check 26. 25, check 25.
Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving.
Push him back. Push him back. Kill.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. The Packers on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9.
Get 300. Get 300.
14's the mic. 14's the mic. Cut.
Mike 14.
On play action, Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Get 300. 26.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. He'll air this one out for Kirk. It got his man complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, coach. Break it down.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
52.
Rodgers now on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Under 10. Under 10. 10. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Box it.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Check 30.
Mike 12.
Check Mike 12. Mike 12. Mike 12.
On play action, now Rodgers. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Here's a diving catch right side. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Kadarius Toney, 42 yards. And the Packers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. McCann's got it teed up. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And leading 10-7, they may just want to get this to the locker room. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Go. Mike, 44 is Mike. Check.
Now Wilson. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
I don't think you got it, son. Bang, 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 bang.
From the shotgun, Wilson.
Rip right.
That's into the hands of Gafford, complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Play action. Now Wilson. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as it will come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. Seven yards on the return after a punt of 39. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this.
Watch the edge.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he goes out right around the 39.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
On first down, Wilson. Thomas has got it, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, Big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On first down, it's Johnson. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. 47 yards on the ground for him so far.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
The last run got 9. That leaves them with second and a yard.
Oh, you got deep? Shit!
Now it's Wilson. Being chased out left. And he'll get nothing out of that one. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
Some on this play, being knocked back to the 18. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good work that time to get him to jump, and now here's first and 10. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. They go to Johnson again. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. For the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Lutz puts this one through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. He's got a man. It's his fullback.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Right back to him on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
From the 40 now on second down. Rodgers. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now Rodgers.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. 49 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away from taking the lead. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. McCann's got it teed up. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that, with a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game, and so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
All day, all day.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. And that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Rush in, rush in.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Peyton Turner. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now it's Rodgers.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
50. Hey, you block over here. 26.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
All day, all day.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. McCann's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. 61 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Here's Johnson again on second down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Yeah, we dominate today.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I got it.
44's the mic. 44's mic. Check.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
That's a jet sweep. Wilson with a little pop pass.
Run.
Finding some room at midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Check 33. Here we go. Watch the shift. Hey. Watch the
From the gun, a run for Johnson. Johnson with a burst, a first down and more. And finally down at the 9-yard line. A big pickup there on the run. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, because once he gets through, he's shredding them.
Hey, check 24.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Ty Johnson, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have taken the lead here now in the 4th quarter of this championship game. Lutz good on the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. On the return, Deontay Harris. And able to get this out to the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. A field goal would tie the game. A touchdown, of course, gives them the lead. Boy, the drama intensifying on every single play with a Super Bowl berth on the line.
Mike 12. Quarterback, don't get nervous.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
Don't get nervous.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Hands it off out of the gun. He takes this for 3 to the 29. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
You got him. You got him. You got him.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. Now Rodgers. And able to find Kirk complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Hey, check 26. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Mike 12, Mike 12. It's our time. It's our time.
Now Rodgers. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Tate. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Here we go, D. All to 50. Check 30. All day. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Check Mike 12. Mike 12, Mike 12.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Hey. Box it, box it, box it, box it. Check, 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 check.
Rodgers to throw.
Silver, silver.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Kadarius Toney, his second touchdown of the night. And the Packers have taken the lead here in this NFC Championship game. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. McCann's got it teed up. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Wilson.
Watch the run. They're running it.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as he'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
Mike 10, Mike 10.
14. 3 buzz.
Hey, we got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10.
Record.
Here's Wilson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy. Unbelievable victory. Moving on to the Super Bowl.
I only hope that these players understand exactly who is behind that trophy. George S. Hallis, one of the creators of this great game of football of ours and creator of the NFL. What an amazing feeling and an amazing accomplishment.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.